Tattooing has been a cultural tradition around the world for centuries. Once relegated to dark back rooms, tattoos have now become a part of pop culture, so much so that even Barbie has gotten a tattoo. And whilst millennials have been blamed for the death of many industries, they can be thanked for the invigoration of the tattoo industry. However, behind each cool design and Instagram post, there are secrets that those involved want to hide from the public. Here are the top 10 secrets tattoo artists don't want you to know.
Amazing!
Number 10. Tattoos are addicting, and tattooists like it that way. The majority of those who get a tattoo end up getting a second, and a third, and it can keep going from there. Some get addicted to the rush, but others are swayed by their tattoo artists. A tactic used by tattoo artists while giving someone their first tattoo is to talk about placements of their second tattoo, or to discuss a piece that could accompany the one they are getting that day. By planting the seeds, the tattoo artist hopes you will come back to see them for your future tattoos, and they can profit from lining up future work. Number 9. Tattoos aren't just for tough guys. The image most people have when they think of tattoos is of a big, burly biker. While many of the first people to get tattoos in the 1960s were bikers, the image has shifted considerably over the decades that followed. In 2012, tattooed women outnumbered men for the first time in American history. Studies suggested that tattoos were viewed as ways to rebel against mainstream adult life like leather pants or a new red sports car. But what did the studies not consider? The fact that women can deal with the pain of getting a tattoo better than men. Through studies of pain management using fire and ice, it has been suggested that women can deal with pain better than men. Much research disputes this, so the jury is still out. However, tattoo artists tend to agree that women are better at coping with the pain, as many have had more men quit tattoos than women. Let's be honest, a tattoo is a walk in the park when compared to childbirth. Number 8. Don't trust a tattoo-free tattoo artist. As the tattoo industry gets larger and larger, there is an influx of less qualified tattoo artists. Flipping through a portfolio is one way of getting a sense of the tattoo artist's style, but checking out the skin art they sport can help you understand more about them. If the person tattooing you has never had a tattoo needle pierce their skin, how are they supposed to know the best way to tattoo someone? Many apprentices and tattooists starting out will even go as far as tattooing themselves to truly understand what it feels like. You can also get a sense of the tattoo artist's personal preferences and style by what they have on their skin. If you want to get a butterfly and your tattoo artist has skulls and motorcycles tattooed on him, he might not be the best fit to do your tattoo. Number 7. The sun is the enemy. This secret could significantly cripple the tattoo industry. Exposing a fresh tattoo to the sun is the worst thing you can do. Tattoos are made of pigments, and these pigments can easily fade when exposed to sunlight. To truly let the pigment get absorbed into the skin, it is advised that a new tattoo should not be exposed to direct sunlight for at least 3 months. But so many people want to get a tattoo in the summer for the specific reason that they can show off their new skin art whilst wearing less clothing. It seems like the best time of year to get a new tat and then show it off, but it's not. Tattoo artists don't want you to know this for a few reasons. If everyone knew to fully avoid the sun after a tattoo, more people would just get them in the winter, which could hurt the year-round nature of the tattoo business. In addition, tattoo artists can make good money recoloring faded tattoos. You are encouraged to just try to stay out of the sun instead of avoiding it like the plague, which is what you should do. Number 6. Tattoos aren't vegan. Most vegans are strict about every single piece of food that they consume to make sure every single component doesn't contain any animal products whatsoever. But they don't give a second thought to the ink used in their tattoos, which is quite often derived from animals. Tattoos commonly contain bone char, glycerin from animal fat, gelatin from hooves, or shellac from beetles from the ink that is used. While there are vegan brands out there, don't always trust your tattoo artist to go out of their way to get them. They're a special order and sometimes a lot more expensive. To be safe, make sure you see the product packaging. So for the person with the vegan tattoo, we hope you ask for the vegan pigment, but if not, your secret is safe with us. Number 5. Tattoos hurt a lot and sometimes don't even last. I know it isn't a secret that tattoos hurt, but what many people don't know is just how much certain body parts hurt. Fingers in particular are insanely painful and are the most unpredictable when it comes to aging. Ink can spread, colors can fade, and the tattoo could just start to disappear for no reason, to the point where many tattoo artists that care about the quality of their work just won't do finger tattoos at all. If you're swayed by the artistry of your tattoo artist's finger tattoos, don't forget that they have the resources at their disposal to touch them up whenever they want to, and often do. What's the worst finger tattoo mistake people make? Wedding band tattoos. They are hard to fully remove if the marriage doesn't work out, and tend to not stay saturated and will require a lot of touch-ups. A common type of tattoo that many people want are full sleeves. It affords space for creativity and makes a bold statement, but few realize the lengthy commitment it takes. Nobody ever walks out the door of the tattoo parlor with a full sleeve after one session. It usually takes at least 20 to 30 hours to get the full tattoo, and certain parts of the arm are some of the most painful spots. Since you and your skin can't handle that much trauma in one sitting, it is divided into many appointments of a few hours each. And what if you want to book that awesome tattoo artist you follow on Instagram? Expect to be on a waiting list for a few months before they will even see you or hear your idea. Number 4. They will let you make a mistake. Tattooing is a business at the end of the day, so if you want to get something questionable, they aren't necessarily going to stop you. For major tattoos like an insane face tattoo or something offensive, there are a lot of artists that will absolutely say no. However, every single tattoo artist has, at one point or another, tattooed something that they shouldn't have, someone's name. Tattoo artists know that this is a mistake the vast majority of the time. The cardinal rule is, don't tattoo a name unless it is a child or parent, but every single tattoo artist is guilty of doing this. There are a lot of other tattoos that artists can talk you out of, but opt not to. One example is the eternally boring infinity symbol, which rose to prominence after a few celebs were seen with the same tattoo. Trendy tattoos pop up here and there, with some making more sense than others. Biomech and geometric designs were popular for a while, but the most recent trend that makes tattoo artists roll their eyes is white tattoos. Instagram has become flooded with images of these tattoos, and they became incredibly popular. But, much like finger tattoos, they are wildly unpredictable. White ink can become splotchy, completely fall out, turn yellowish, or even disappear entirely. Some people like them for the non-commitment factor since they're barely noticeable, but that is what tattoo artists think is so stupid. Why go through the pain of a tattoo and have nothing to show for it? Number 3. Cover-ups pay the bills. Cover-ups were once looked at as a last resort for a tattoo that you hated the look of, or maybe that dumb infinity symbol, or the name of your ex that your tattoo artist shouldn't have given you in the first place. But now there is an entire sub-industry dedicated to covering up past mistakes. Some tattoo parlors are 100% cover-up focused, and several TV shows have even popped up to document some of these transformations. Even outside of the tattoo industry, some benefit from people getting stupid tattoos and wanting them removed later. The laser tattoo removal business has hit record numbers the past few years in response to the increased amount of people getting tattoos. Even makeup specifically designed to be used for covering tattoos are seeing a surge in sales. With so much money to be made, the philosophy "think before you ink" seems to have fallen by the wayside in favor of "if you don't like it, we can always fix it later." Number 2. Tattoos can be dangerous. The common thought is that the danger in getting a tattoo lies in dirty shops and back alley tattoo parlors. But even in the cleanest and most sterile shop, there is unfortunately so many dangerous things that can go wrong. Some people find themselves allergic to the pigments in the tattoo ink. This can cause rashes and irritations that persist for long periods of time. Even if you're not allergic to the pigment, contaminants can get in the ink, from both the production level and at the tattoo parlor. There have been ink recalls after contaminants got into a large batch of ink, and even horror stories of ink that has expired but the shop doesn't throw it away. For those that don't take care of their tattoo or don't fully follow the tattoo artist's aftercare instructions, there is the risk of infection. If not treated properly by a medical professional, the infection can spread and cause permanent damage to the tattoo and the human canvas. So if you thought you were too cool to take home the aftercare card that your tattoo artist gave you, think again. Before I reveal the most outrageous example in this list, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to Be Amazed. We upload amazing fact-filled videos every day, so don't miss out on learning some amazing new information. Also, hit that bell icon for notifications on more amazing fact-filled videos. Number 1. Every tattoo artist makes mistakes often. Mistakes? No way. These are happy accidents. Like it or not, nearly every tattoo has a mistake of some sort. After all, they are using a vibrating device to stick a needle into a moving human being's skin. There is no way to make sure every single line, dot, or mark is exactly where it needs to be. As the stencil fades, extra ink spreads around the area and blood sometimes covers where the tattoo is, so it can be impossible to see all the small details. If there is a small mistake such as an area not colored in fully, a shaky line, or lettering looking uneven, most tattoo artists will be happy to fix it. The good tattoo artists, though, won't let you be the wiser. They can adjust the shading of the tattoo, add an accent, turn the edge into a beveled one, or add a background color. That's why they make the big bucks and everyone wants a tattoo from them. As the tattoo industry keeps growing further and further, more secrets are bound to be unearthed. Only time will tell. Any tattoo secrets that you think I missed? Got a tattoo horror story you want to share? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.